It's the doorbell camera video that's raising a lot of questions today. A man walks out of a house, and in an instant, it looks like he's beamed up to outer space.
Sometimes, for people to believe something, they need to see it with their own eyes.
It was only a matter of seconds before I realized that these weren't human doctors. This was an alien face.
Join us as we look at 20 alien sightings you would not have believed had you not seen them. 20. Stealing the sun. Telescope photos of the sun reveal what looks to be a planet-sized, shadowy object connected to the sun by a dark filament. In the image sequence, a burst of highly lighted material can be seen bursting from the sun's surface, surrounding the dark object, before the orb separates from the sun and blasts into space. The footage, which is a composite of images captured by the Solar Dynamics Observatory and processed by scientists at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, has quickly gained traction on YouTube, with viewers claiming it depicts a UFO spacecraft refueling by sucking up solar plasma, or, at the very least, the birth of a new planet. However, according to NASA scientists, the feature is actually a little understood but commonly observed type of solar activity known as a prominence, and its alien look is due to its position beneath another solar feature. The thread running from the sun's lower left edge in the video is called a prominence, and it contains colder, denser plasma than the surrounding 3.5 million degree Fahrenheit corona. It is unclear how prominences form, but these intense plasma loops can stretch thousands of miles beyond the sun's surface. 19. Alien in the basement. Chris Cunningham came up with the idea for Rubber Johnny after picturing a raver transforming while dancing. The concept grew into the current film, in which Johnny, played by Cunningham, is an isolated, deformed, probably hydrocephalic teenager kept in a wheelchair and locked in a dark basement with his chihuahua. The film was originally meant to be a 30-second TV commercial. However, Cunningham grew to appreciate the concept and decided to make it into a film. The film was partially shot on digital video using infrared night vision. So, what you're witnessing isn't a real alien, but rather a work of art created by a talented artist. In our thumbnail, we can see a typical alien sitting in a chair, possibly getting ready for his first job interview on planet Earth. Or is he interrogating a human being that was just abducted? Why don't you let us know what you think in the comments below? 18. Praying mantis alien. With the recent finding of Proxima b, alien seekers are revisiting a 1957 conspiracy idea. California psychologists claim they were visited by an alien entity who revealed himself to a lady under hypnosis. Called Hands, this humanoid informed the crew that he was a Xenos alien who stands 8 feet tall and had several hearts that were 5 times stronger than normal people. They do not require sleep and are disease-free, with a lifespan of up to 120 years. According to the book Hands, The True Account, a hypnotic subject reports on outer space, written by 2 psychologists, this creature claimed to be from the Alpha Centauri star system and is lovable and childlike, but huge, with a dome-shaped body and 8 hands, with an intelligence somewhere between that of a human and of a dog. 17. UFO during President's speech. An aircraft-like object with lights seemed to materialize out of nowhere over the Washington Monument and evaporate into a ring of bluish smoke in less than 10 seconds. This was captured live on Fox News the night before President Obama's second inauguration. Apparently, there was no trickery involved, no shenanigans, just a video for you to draw your own conclusions. So why don't you let us know what you think of this incident in the comments below. 16. Diyarbakir alien. A strange creature filmed hovering on the street piqued the interest of conspiracy enthusiasts who believed it could be an alien. The unusual object was purportedly captured by CCTV cameras in Diyarbakir, Turkey, before being shared thousands of times online. The blurry footage shows the strange creature, estimated to be around a foot tall, wandering slowly along the street. At one point, the creature soars into the air, appearing to hover for several seconds before landing back on the road. Unsurprisingly, YouTube viewers quickly began guessing what the creature was, with some believing it was just an unusually shaped balloon. 15. Area 51 UFO. An unidentified flying object is defined as any observed airborne phenomenon that cannot be quickly identified or explained. Most UFOs are discovered to be recognized objects or atmospheric phenomena, with only a few remaining unexplained. While odd sightings in the sky have been reported throughout history, UFOs rose to cultural prominence following World War II, with the phenomenon intensifying during the space age. Governments, companies, and people have performed studies and examinations into UFO reports over the years, but but there has been no proof of believers' outlandish claims. The United States government now has 2 agencies dedicated to UAP, or UFO data collection and study. Scientists and skeptic organizations, such as the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry, have offered mundane explanations for UFOs, claiming that they are generated by natural occurrences, human technology, delusions, and hoaxes. In this video, we can clearly see a huge spaceship-like craft slowly descending, as if it's getting ready to land in Area 51. The video was captured by Russian tourists on vacation in the state of Nevada. 14. UFO during broadcast. While reading the BBC breakfast headlines, news anchor Colin Briggs captured a mystery flying object. A camera filming an area of the River Tyne captured a flash of white light flying upwards at a 45-degree angle and traveling at high speed. The clip shows a fast projectile arriving from the lower left side of the frame and appearing to travel beneath the huge arch of Newcastle's Millennium Bridge before disappearing from the top. The video, which has since been published to YouTube, has sparked theories ranging from model airplanes to suspected swamp gas. The webcam was recording a stretch of the River Tyne, including the Sage Music Venue, Gateshead, and Tyne Bridge. A former Ministry of Defense UFO investigator initially believed it was a bird, but the slowed-down footage appeared to rule that out. It remains a captivating film and a true mystery. 13. Alien in graveyard. In the next video, we witness what appears to be a weird humanoid hiding under a gravestone in a secluded cemetery. Apparently, the footage was recorded exactly 10 years ago, but the individual who recorded it only saw the monster years later when he watched the video again. The camera slowly pans around tombstones in a graveyard, surrounded by woods before coming to a halt and displaying a subtitle that reads, "Did you see it?" It then replays the footage, and a red arrow points to a monstrous humanoid form that emerges from behind a gravestone before disappearing again. The video then shows the creature with green and gray skin in close-up after being zoomed in by 500% and slowed to 3 frames per second. Many viewers felt that the film was a scam. 12. Blue alien. A paranormal investigator claims to have filmed an alien humanoid with a big, glowing blue head levitating across a freeway. Anthony Choi, who has been looking into UFO reports for 25 years, claims he and his crew chased the entity after it appeared outside a petrol station in Peru. According to Choi and his witnesses, the creature stood around half a meter tall, had red eyes and a pumpkin-sized head. It produced blue, blazing lights from its dome-shaped cranium. When it raced into the motorway, Choi stated the thing was hit by a speeding truck, but it vanished at the point of contact and reappeared on the road after. Choi feels the event demonstrates that the extraterrestrial must be capable of teleportation to avoid certain death. The blurry film captured by investigators appears to show a bizarre blue entity heading towards the motorway before disappearing just as a vehicle smashes it. Choi initially assumed it was a robot or drone, but it was ruled out because it made no noise and had no motor or rotors. According to Choi, the entity was not from this planet. Choi insisted the tape was authentic, but acknowledged that skeptics would accuse him of faking it, and conspiracy theorists would claim it was the work of Project Bluebeam. He also maintained his conviction that strong worldwide governments were hiding information regarding extraterrestrial life, which threatened to end life as we know it. 10. Human shape UFO. A mysterious item was spotted hovering in the sky and captured on camera in Sequoia Park, Los Angeles in 2015. Some believed the object resembled a human wearing an astronaut suit and was described as a humanoid. More than one camera filmed the incident from various viewpoints. Observers on Mysterious Universe discovered the object was not a 3D hologram image since it was too substantial to be a projection. It appeared to be floating, but not flying or moving. This UFO sighting was submitted to YouTube on August 16, 2015, and has received over 84,000 views. According to some YouTube users, the item was not a UFO, but rather a research test project that emitted blue light. Some people speculated that the item was a balloon that had been sent into the air. I guess we will never know. 9. Tuyul alien. A weird creature suspected of being a tuyul was captured on a cell phone camera belonging to Arifin Mustafa, a Magelang City DPRD member in Indonesia, while in a United Justice faction meeting room. This council member, who also serves as chairman of the Prosperous Justice Party's United Justice faction, stated that he was shooting photos of the meeting room for fun because it was still quiet that morning. He didn't notice anything unusual about the results of his photos. He first became aware of the weird creature after some members who had sent the snapshot of the meeting room were astonished to see it in the photo. The lower right corner contains a picture of an alien creature. The alien creature resembles an alien with a bald head, a face with 2 eyeballs, 2 giant hands, 2 small hands, and 2 legs. The incident sparked an outcry across the council building. Almost every council member, including the chairman, was intrigued to watch the monster on Arafine's webcam. Several people, including a media crew, requested that the images be sent. This prompted conjecture about the existence of spirits known as tuyul that frequently steal money from council buildings. In my opinion, after looking at the video, it's obvious that this tuyul is 3D generated. 8. Turkey UFOs. During a live newscast, a large ship is seen in Turkish skies, and everyone that notices the craft runs to get a closer look. The reporter backs up as she tries to remain in front of the camera to report the action live. It looks like the real thing, but then again, the entire incident could have been choreographed and staged. 7. UFO spotted flying alongside plane. A video of a possible UFO has piqued the interest of internet users when footage of a weird metallic object flying past an airplane became viral. A flying passenger captured video of a tranquil sky with thick white clouds, followed by a mysterious item. The object traveled in the air unaided, following a perfectly straight course without changing angle or direction. The passenger, filming from the plane as it flew from Bogota to Salento, zoomed in on the shining silver object as it passed by the airliner's window. The odd midday encounter surprised watchers online and sparked excitement among UFO enthusiasts. The video from Colombia was further investigated by the Hidden Underbelly 2.0, who concluded that the plane had to be far above the clouds to be cruising, and that a drone could not reasonably soar this high. What was it? Its shape was unlike that of a plane or a helicopter, and it did not resemble a drone. If you think you know what it was, why don't you let us know in the comments below? 6. Alien in the forest. Many social media and YouTube users frequently share videos of weird creatures they have never seen before. So it's no wonder that a video of a weird creature appearing in the middle of a forest on a late afternoon caused quite a stir on social media. According to the footage, the 2 enigmatic animals appear to have many arms and legs and white skin, like octopuses. The 2 monsters were seen walking through the woodland. The woman who recorded the glimpse of the weird creatures appeared to be camping. However, until the news came out, it was unclear whether the video was phony or genuine. The location where the video was shot has yet to be determined. However, it appears to have been in Indonesia. 5. Mysterious lights. Middletown, Ohio residents were perplexed after noticing some strange lights in the night sky. Around 10:30 p.m., several people reported seeing odd revolving green lights above them. Bryce Garrick was in his automobile when he noticed the lights. They appeared to be moving clockwise while hovering before suddenly shooting across the sky and vanished. The Butler County Sheriff's Office claimed it had not received any calls about the lights. Dispatchers stated they had no explanation for the encounters. Most witnesses stated that the item was too quick to be a drone. While NASA recognized that the agency was not yet at a place where it could definitively state that these objects were not from outer space, experts claimed there was no absolute confidence about what some of them were or where they originated. NASA believes that commercial pilots are reticent to report sightings and states that it is working to erase any stigma associated with reporting UFO encounters, so individuals do not believe they are being judged negatively for doing so. 4. UFO near Olive Branch. As the winter weather fell over most of North Mississippi, one woman claimed she saw more than just snow. Angela Ashton believes she witnessed a UFO. Ashton, a licensed paranormal investigator, is confident the thing she witnessed in the sky was alien. When she noticed the UFO shortly after midnight, she dashed outside to record it. It was at least as large as a football field. She was lying on her bed with a large window across the wall of her bedroom. She saw a tremendous, blinding light. Ashton says she captured a few seconds of the calm, unidentified object hovering above a neighboring field in Lewisburg, Mississippi. She hurriedly ran inside since it was freezing outside. She claimed that eventually, the thing flew into the sky and vanished. Robert Estes, a drone specialist, saw the footage and stated it was most likely not a drone because many of them do not have lights like the ones seen on this craft. 3. Circled UFO in clouds. This video shows a helicopter studying a strange-looking circular UFO that has extraterrestrial chasers on high alert. The footage, captured over Los Angeles, shows what appears to be a LA County Sheriff's helicopter inspecting a hovering spherical object. It is a fascinating, almost metallic orb that remains perfectly still, arguably the best and clearest UFO observation of the year. Unfortunately, the sphere turned out to be an advertising helium balloon for the vape company Brass Knuckles. I'm just wondering how efficient this sort of advertising is when people can't even tell what it is. 2. Travis Walton, abduction. Travis Walton, an American forestry worker, was allegedly abducted by aliens on November 5, 1975, while working with a logging team in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forests in Heber, Arizona. On October 20, 1975, NBC broadcast The UFO Incident, a special made-for-TV film about the purported alien abduction of Barney and Betty Hill. The film portrayed a motorist walking through the woods, approaching an overhead light when he was struck by a light beam. Within weeks following the broadcast, Walton was reported missing to law authorities after walking into the woods towards an overhead light and being illuminated by a beam of light. Police organized several search groups to find the missing man. After 5 days and 6 hours, shortly after midnight on November 12th, Walton called his sister from a payphone in Heber, claiming to have reappeared following the abduction. Within days, Walton sold his story to the National Enquirer, which published it nationwide and gave the crew a $5,000 prize. Walton wrote a book about his alleged abduction called The Walton Experience in 1978, which was transformed into the 1993 film Fire in the Sky. Walton's story attracted widespread attention, and he remains a frequent guest on television shows and podcasts. The Walton incident is largely viewed as a fake, especially among UFO and extraterrestrial abduction believers. They mention that the Waltons were long-standing UFO enthusiasts and pranksters who had recently seen a TV movie about an alleged alien abduction. They claim that one motivation for the fake abduction was to provide an act of God that would allow the logging crew to avoid a significant financial penalty from the Forestry Service for failing to fulfill their contract by the deadline. 1. The mystery behind the Man in Black. In popular culture and UFO conspiracy theories, men in black are government officials dressed in black suits that question, interrogate, harass, threaten, purportedly memory wipe, or sometimes even assassinate unidentified flying object witnesses to keep them silent about what they have seen. The word is also commonly used to characterize mystery personnel working for unknown organizations, as well as other sectors of government reportedly entrusted with protecting secrets or engaging in other unusual activities. The word is broad in that it refers to any weird, menacing, or strangely behaving individual whose entrance on the scene can be related in some way to a UFO sighting. UFO researchers and enthusiasts have documented several claimed encounters with men dressed in black. The MIB purportedly emerged at several points in history. In 1947, Harold Dahl claimed a guy in a dark suit warned him not to talk about his supposed UFO sighting on Maury Island. In the mid-1950s, ufologist Albert K. Bender stated that individuals in dark suits approached him and threatened and advised him not to continue examining UFOs. He said that the men were secret government officials tasked with hiding proof of UFOs. Ufologist John Keel claimed to have encountered MIB, describing them as demonic supernaturals with dark skin and exotic facial features. According to ufologist Jerome Clark, reports of men in black are experiences that don't seem to have occurred in the world of consensus reality. Folklorist James R. Lewis relates narratives of men in black to stories of humans confronting Lucifer, speculating that they may be regarded a type of psychological trauma. Stories about men in black inspired the science fiction comedy franchise Men in Black, as well as an album by the Stranglers. Personally, I'm quite sure there exists life on other planets and other galaxies, but most of these videos were not convincing, yet they were still entertaining. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thank you for watching and see you next time.